Hello, 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 hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you're watching me from. How are you all doing? Welcome to my live stream. Thank you guys for joining me today. Amazing friends and families. Thank you guys for being up this early. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for clicking to join my live stream. It's a beautiful day that the Lord has made. And the weather for me is let's see what the weather is saying. Okay. That means today is going to be warm. The weather is 34 degrees Fahrenheit. So welcome once again to my live stream. It's been a hot minute. Yes, guys. Last week I couldn't come on live. I do apologize about that. How are you guys doing? Yes, you guys watching my video, watching my live stream today. How are you doing? How are you doing? Welcome to my live stream. Yep. I'm so happy to be here. I'm so happy to connect with you all. I'm so happy to at least get to see you guys again. I know I've not been sharing videos on my channel, so it seems as if it's forever. But if you've been following my channel, you know my short videos have been up as well to keep the channel busy. And I've been busy with Vlogmas. Have you seen any of my Vlogmas this year? Yeah, have you seen my Vlogmas? It's really interesting, and I encourage you to check me out at Fun with Lexi here on YouTube. You're going to see all the fun things we are creating, the memories we are making, me and the kids. So check us out on how we are getting ready for Christmas. It's like we promised, it's going to be 25 years of making memories, 25 days of making memories, 25 days of fun, and we've kept to it. So today is going to be day 9. So check us out at Fun with Leslie to see what we've been doing, how we've been creating our vlogmas and our team this year. So once again, welcome to my live stream. How are you doing? My topic today is packed. I mean packed. Yeah, we have a lot to discuss. A lot is going on social media. We have a lot to discuss. So come on in. Let's talk about them. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Let's discuss about them because I need your input. Yes, I need your input on today's live stream. Um, Let me share myself quickly. So come on in as I do that. And how are you guys doing, by the way? Let me know how you're doing. If nobody had asked you this morning how you're doing, Oyoyo is asking you right now, how are you doing? How are you doing? So let's get this discussion going, okay? Let's get it going. Someone come on in. All of you, come on in. Come on in. Let's discuss. Okay, let's discuss. Let's discuss. Yeah. Um, let's discuss. So what's going on in your location? Yay! I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Honestly, coming live, I never knew I could make it this early because I know in the past I used to do live stream at this time when everywhere is calm and quiet, the family's still sleeping. So it will give me ample time to run around for dance classes and gymnastics. So I'm switching back to my original time. In the past, I used to do this by the fireplace. Yeah, so I can get all the cozy and warm from the fireplace. So I might be switching off my position to a different area in case you see me and see a different area. So that's something that might be coming up. Um, So get ready, get ready, get ready. Okay, get ready with me. Okay. So I'm trying to add up something here so we can all discuss about it. And as well, I'll be talking about Korra Obidi, okay? Korra Obidi. We'll be talking about Korra Obidi and Justin Dean. We'll be talking about Miss Universe that got married to a billionaire. We'll be talking about Iyabo Ojo that been called out to be a bully. And we'll also be talking about Destiny Etiko. She's making the news with the sugar daddy story. So all of these and many more we'll be discussing on today's live stream. Welcome, welcome, welcome to my live stream. Thank you for being here. Okay. Thank you guys for joining me. So which one are we starting with? Which one are we starting with? Okay, let me see. Let's see how we can accommodate every one of it here. Um, okay. And let's see how it goes. I'm trying to. Okay, okay. I think I got everything all set. Yes. I got everything all set. Once again, welcome to my live stream. Thank you guys for joining me today. Yes. Okay. I hope my face is bright enough because I'm not using a ring light. However, if you're joining me from Facebook this beautiful morning, thank you for being here. And don't forget to like this video for me. Don't forget to share if you're joining me from Facebook. We're going to be talking about all of this. So we are talking about Ninalowo, that's Bolanle. I made a video about Bolanle a few months ago when he came out that his marriage is no longer working and he's moving on. It may be about 4 months ago. I know it's less than 6 months that I made that video. It's in my channel here. And we talked about it is good to move on. If it's not working, you don't have to remain in an abusive relationship, both male and female. That was my advice. So there is nothing wrong in moving on. But then again, is a lesson for us women, okay? So we are going to be discussing about Bolanle moving on with another Nigeria actress. I think I can't remember her first name. Her last name is Adebati, and also Miss Universe that got married, and the rumor was everywhere that she was a 26-year-old getting married to an old man, another Regina Daniel in the making. But she shut down everything when she said she's not 26. Why are they, bringing down her age, that she is a 45-year-old lady? So the moment she said she's a 45-year-old lady, all the rumor died down. People went into their separate ways, and then she had her beautiful private wedding, and she was all blushing. She was happy. You know why she's happy? We're going to be talking about that here in today's live stream. And Iyabo Ojo in the on the Lagos Housewives series, which is being produced by Showmax Nigeria, is called out to be a bully by Laura Ikeji. Laura Ikeji stood her ground this time. Do not support a bully. Do not encourage a bully. And it's so shameful, to say the least, that Iyabo Ojo is the same person that is fighting for Mohbad that was bullied. So you're fighting against bullies while you yourself said you are come on, come on. That is what two-faced human being, that is what we're going to be discussing about that in today's live stream. And what is going on with Destiny Etiko? There is a rumor making rounds that Destiny Etiko is about to be a second wife to another billionaire. So the information is unwrapping, and we'll be following all of those. Could it be true that Destiny Etiko and a married man, they're having a thing? I don't know if it's true. At this point, I still believe it's rumor. But the guy is beginning to talk that the marriage he was in was an arranged marriage by his parents. It wasn't the girl he wanted to marry, but his parents brought him and the wife together. So maybe at this point, he's done marrying his father's or mother's wife. He now wants to make his own choice. We don't know how true that is. All of that we'll be discussing on today's live stream. So this week also, Korra Obi, you guys know I love Korra. I talk anything about Korra here in my channel. So there is no way I will see a story about Korra and I will not bring it here. Korra Obi is calling out his ex-husband for failing to pay their child's tuition. When I mean their child's tuition, part of the guy's responsibility, because as they co-parent, they both have to contribute money for the well-being of their children, whether education, whether health, insurance, and also feeding. So Korra is calling out Justin Dean for failing to pay his own part of the tuition. Hey, Evelyn, thank you for joining me today. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you for joining me today. And all my silent watchers, thank you guys for joining me. Don't forget to like this video for me. And if you're watching from Facebook, please like the live stream as well and share if you can. So let's start with Korra. You guys know I love Korra, okay? Korra. Korra Obi. Yeah, I forgot to put on my thumbnail, which I might definitely put on my thumbnail eventually when I'm done with this live stream. But Korra Obi called out Justin Dean, and yeah, why was Korra calling out Justin Dean? She actually sat down and made a video about that Justin has not paid his part of the tuition for their daughter June since July, that she's been the one taking care of the full responsibility of that child's education. Then when she called Justin Dean out, a lot of people came after Justin Dean, and Justin Dean now came up to, give his own defense. And what did Justin say? Justin said the American public system is where he stand on American public system. And if Korra wants to go and spend money on a private school, so be it. She should be able to take care of that responsibility. So let me ask you, what do you think is the case here? Do you support Justin or do you support Korra? I've done both private education and public education, and I live in the US, so I have a place to discuss here. And I know Korra wants the best for the child. Justin, I believe, also want the best for his child. But let me tell you one thing. In America, when we buy houses in America, we are buying literally the zip code. So what do I mean? We are buying houses because of the zip code. That is because of the school system. So the more posh, the more wealthy your area is, that is how the school also in that area will also have a lot of benefits, okay, in terms of funding, in terms of anything, and in terms of the kind of student you see in those schools. So Korra bought a home in a very, I want to believe, a high broad area. It might not be the high, but at least her home is expensive and the area is a very good area. So definitely their school district will also be a good one. If you ask me, the zip code, remember, when we buy homes in America, we are not just buying any house we see because the house is beautiful or because the house is cheap. No, you buy a home because of the zip code, because the first thing you're thinking of is your children as you're making that purchase. You're thinking about where your kids are going to go to school. What is the school system in that area? What do they offer? Do they have enough funding? Is it a rich neighborhood or is it a very poor neighborhood that might not have all the adequate funding and facilities that you want your kids to benefit in going to school? So that is number one thing people factor in before they buy their home. So let me read. Was the tuition an argument between the two before the child got enrolled? That is the question. I don't know if they ever discussed that, but I want to believe as couples, they would have discussed that as a couple. You understand? Okay. Oh, sorry, they are no longer couple. My bad. As parents, they would have discussed that. Okay, and why are you taking June to this school? I don't support it. Or why? I don't know. But Justin came to say that he never supported the private school. Korra said, you want me to take my kids to public school? Come to LA and see what your child will turn to. Korra, I disagree in that argument. I love you, sis, but that argument I disagree. If you live in a high area, rich neighborhood, your school district will definitely be good. And for the fact, okay, for the fact that kids go to private school does not guarantee how the child is going to turn out, okay? How the child is going to turn out is actually the responsibility of the parents. If you're there to sit down with your children, to talk to them, to give them the motivation to be better, and they see that from your own lifestyle that their father, their mother is a responsible person, they will tilt to the side of being responsible. And if like you live in a rich neighborhood, and if they're also seeing that the people in your area, their kids are responsible, they want to be better in the future, their friends will also determine. So I don't agree that private school is what makes the difference. I disagree. I'm going to be giving you my excuses. This personally, I feel these kids are still too young for the parents to be stressing on tuition. Honestly, Evelyn, I'm getting there. You got my point. I'm getting there. Remember, I said I've done both private school and public school, so I can be able to talk. So let me go back to what Evelyn is saying here. Sincerely speaking, I don't believe in rushing your children to school. I don't believe that. If you have the privilege of staying at home to nurture your kids till their brain is fully developed to absorb things at school, thank God I have that privilege to do that. The reason why most parents send their kids off to school early is because the mother or the father had to work. Let's be honest and say it the way it is. Because they have to go to work, that is one of the major reasons why they send them off to school that early. What do they actually do at school? I enrolled my daughter at 33 months. 33 months, that's less than 12 months is 1 year, 24, 2 years, less than 3 years. Okay, my kids went to school. Okay, and what do they do in school at that age? They go to school with a full blanket. Okay, they go to school with a full blanket. What does that imply? They go to sleep. Okay, they go to sleep. So investing such huge amount on a child that early, I don't think is wise. Okay, that is my own opinion, and I will tell you why. They go to sleep, maybe because their learning span, medically, scientifically, learning span of a child is so little. The attention span is so little. They cannot be able to sit down for straight 2 hours, straight 3 hours. It's not possible. Is not possible. It's scientifically proven. So why are they asked to bring pillow? They even have pillow. I remember during my own kids' time when they were so little, I will pack the blanket, the pillow, while the child is going to school. What does that tell you? That child is going to have a comfortable place to lie down and get covered and sleep. So if you really ask me, if I have the opportunity, I would rather be home and raise my kids at that time. What are they learning? ABC. What are they learning? How to socialize with other kids. What are they learning? Rhymes and readings. And if you put them in Catholic church, they will teach them how to pray. Time for prayer, okay? And how to say all of those things. So it depends on what is priority for a parent. If you ask me, I would rather prefer your child stays with you. You're the first teacher. Just like you're the first caregiver for your daughter or your son, you're the first teacher to your son or your child, your daughter. You're the first nurse, first doctor, first everything. So I would prefer your child stay with you if you can afford it. Whereby you cannot afford it, you can send the child to daycare, to school, that is fine. But coming to waste so much money, it doesn't really worth it. I will tell you no, it doesn't. Early child education, I've done both. My first daughter stayed home and started school at age 4, which is the right approved age that they can be able to actually sit in a classroom for 2 hours and 45 minutes. And do they really sit for that long? No. They start school at that age, and their attention span, because of what science has proven. So they will go to school for a few hours. You have them back after 2 hours and 45 minutes at age 4. But if you put them to private school, they'll be able to take them for longer period because they can afford to make a bed for them to sleep, cover them with cozy blankets that you supply, and all of those. Nap time is very necessary for that age. So you're paying the school to help your child nap, to help your child take a siesta, to help your child. That is basically what it is. And I was paying those fees. I was like, really? So I'm just paying this tuition because my child was going to sleep. But I had no choice because I was working. So I had to do that. If I have the choice, oh, she stays with me until her brain is fully developed to sit down for 2 hours and 45 minutes for education. And in between the 2 hours and 45 minutes, they still go for what? Recess, playtime. All right, let me read my comment. Going to sleep. Yeah, I'm telling you, they sleep at school. They will tell you, please, you need to bring the blanket. And then as you're bringing a blanket, you're bringing a pillow. What I did for my child was that, the sleep bag, kids sleep bag. I would take kids sleep bag, and it comes with a pillow because I needed to make it comfortable. And sometimes you can actually go in to observe what they do. If you have the time, you go in and sit for the day and watch your children, and you understand what they do practically. So there is no rush. Okay, no rush in getting them off the way. The best education they can have from the parent. If God bless you, you have the time. God bless you, you work from home, you can actually do all of this. Okay. At this age, they need more home care and good nutrition than anything else. Absolutely. I can agree less. I agree with you on that. So back to public school and private school. Korra said, if you live in LA, come and put your children in public school, you see what they will turn. Korra, you live in a very posh area, right? I believe your zip code is one of those ones that will have good, decent public school. The thing is, if your husband is saying no to public school and you want to do private school, it's not something you come on social media to settle. I keep saying it. The less you feed the social media, the more peaceful your life is. But in this day, lifestyle is on social media because they make money from it, and that is how they earn income. So of course she'll bring everything here on social media. Have that understanding with your husband. Come to a compromise. If he's saying outright no to public school, okay, tell him a Catholic school. Okay, let him enroll in a Catholic school. If he's saying no completely to private school, because he has to also contribute in the tuition, he has to also contribute in the well-being of his children. So don't take that responsibility all by yourself. The moment you start assuming those responsibilities, this is America, the man will give you a free ride. Go on. And Korra at some point is going to choke. So this is not the route to go. If he doesn't want to do it, I'm going to do it attitude. Let him do his part as compelled by the law. If he's not paying, go back to court. The man is not paying his part of the tuition. Then the court will help you guys determine whether to go to public school or whether to go to private school based on your income, okay? And at the same time, you guys can come to a compromise on a Catholic school. On a more serious note, don't assume that responsibility by yourself, Korra. The tuition right now for a kindergarten or play school is less. As they go higher, you'll be start paying over $3,000 a month or $3,000 a semester, depending on the school category. So please, this is an advice coming from a sister to another sister. Korra, don't come and be doing rich girl, rich babe, or I can do it, is my child. It's also his child, his responsibility. Go to court and get the best solution to this problem. That's what I have to say here. Okay? All right. So the next topic will be discussed. If you still have to anything about Korra and Justin Dean, please, please, please put them in the comment section for me. And I'm forgetting one thing, okay? She said, put your child in public school in LA and see how it turned out. I completely disagree with that. I completely disagree. I know of people here in the US, their kids went to private school, actually Catholic school. Okay, all their children, they went to missionary. You say missionary school, right? Catholic school. And all the elementary school was Catholic school. When they now got to middle school, they put them in private school or something. Or I think they did Catholic school all the way to middle school. Then high school, they had to go to public school. These children, while they were still doing all this Catholic school, one of them, where the boy was about 13, was already smuggling a girlfriend, his girlfriend at 13, into his parents' home. Yeah. And then the parents will say, oh, who is she visiting? They say it's their sister, because they have sister, they have brother. So it's not school. Like I said, school cannot determine. The bulk of the responsibility is on you, the parent. Don't push everything on the school the child goes to. And I also have a family that the children went to public school. 3 of them went to Ivy League colleges, Harvard, Yale, and Stanford. 3 children of that woman, public school from day one, they went to Ivy League school. And I've seen those that went to private school, they ended up going to average colleges. So it's not the school, it's parenting. Is your energy, your effort on your child, the impact you're making on your child, how you're educating that child, and also encouraging that child to be the best version of him or herself every day she or he wakes up. That goes a long way in forming how the child ends. And also, in my state, a principal of a Catholic high school, a principal of a Catholic high school was busted because the guys was engaging in child porno. Yes, a principal of a Catholic high school. So it's not the teacher you're pushing your children to have the responsibility of raising your kids that will turn them to be best. No. You can only testify about yourself and give testament about your behavior. That of another person you cannot vouch for. So don't put all the responsibility of raising your child on the school, because the teachers, the principal, the vice, they are human beings. They have their personal lives away from their job. So like I said, with these examples I've given, it's not the school. Do not think, yeah, you have to send your children to school, private school. Responsibility still boils down on who? The parents. You have to be there for your child, a present parent. Be there, know what they are doing, try to educate them. And when they are very early, you buy different shapes that start forming their geometries on angles and shapes. You buy a different what will you say, apps. They have apps. There is even a lot of free apps that Bill Gates Foundation is sponsoring for little kids. Okay, you can actually some of those apps, you can download them on any of your device and let your child do the early math, which is usually game math, early reading. You can do that as a parent, as you're forming your child's brain and getting the child ready for education. Okay, Gores, thank you for being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you. Good morning, good morning. How are you doing? All right. So I've talked about Korra and Justin. And again, another thing I have to tell Justin here is, Justin, if you feel that you don't want to support your wife private school goals, please have that conversation with her. You guys, you know how to go to court, Justin. So you guys can find a mediator to like help you guys reach an agreement on how to raise your children. It's still very early because it's going to get tougher. The kids will get to elementary school, they will go to middle school, they will go to high school until college. And Korra, being that she came from a family that value education, the kids will go to college. Justin, you're the first college person in your family. You also encourage your children to go to college. So, not on social media, like I said, have that dialogue. Go and discuss with your ex-wife. Korra, discuss with your ex-husband, and you guys will reach a conclusion on how to raise your children and what kind of school they will go to. Okay, moving on. We have Nino. Okay, why do I call her Nino? Bolanle Ninalowo. Bolanle is a Nigerian actor who recently, I want to believe around July or August, if I'm not mistaken, that was when Bolanle came on social media to say that the marriage is not working. He, I just saw something on my studio and it made me smile. So if you know, you know. So he went on his social media to leave a note that him and his wife are going their separate ways. And I made a video about Bolanle here. I'm trying to see if I can pull it up. Was it a video or a live stream? Okay, I made a video, and sorry guys, it's not 6 months, it was 3 months ago. That was quick. Hey, 3 months ago, Nigerian actor announced divorce. Announces divorce. That's how it is on my title. So I made that video here on my channel. 3 months is impossible, man. Hey. Anyways, let's discuss what I have to say here. There is nothing wrong in somebody moving on, okay? There is nothing wrong, both the male and female. Like I said in my intro, nothing wrong in that. But it's also a lesson for we women because we are so attached to, oh, I'm still missing him. Oh, I can't move on. 1 year will pass, 2 years, 3 years. The woman is still there, suffering, thinking, missing the man that is no longer missing you. Ladies, wake up. Wake up. Bolanle moved on 3 months after announcing divorce. That means this relationship he's in right now has been underground 3 months ago. Okay, so Bolanle has been underground months ago before this announcement. What say thou? You see why this attachment in relationships and marriages sometimes, worries me. You'll be there thinking, no, he's still, maybe there is possibility of reconciliation, blah, blah, blah. The man has moved on. Honestly, the man has moved on. Bolanle shook everybody when he made that not even an announcement. He started posting the girl, and the next thing he started making an announcement, my peace, my love, my everything, to this new girl. And the girl is a very popular face on Nigerian Nollywood as well. So what will you say, you that is watching me? Do you think it was too early for Bolanle to have moved on, or do you think it was a good thing? And what do you have to say if you're a woman? What lesson are you learning? Know where you place your priority on, what you place your priority on, and where you place your priority. You woman, know exactly where. I'm gonna give another example. If a man's wife passes on today, trust me, in 2 months, the man don't find another woman. Yeah. So where is your priority? You that is holding on to old love, the feelings, the emotion, you're packing them up, hoping that maybe he's going to change your mind. Let your life not be dependent on anybody. Not even, yeah, your life should not be dependent on anybody. Learn it, make it as a skill and get it. How you're going to live your life in case anything happens. Be dependent, not to depend on anybody, not to depend on your ex or your present. Because anything could happen. Life is unpredictable. You don't know what tomorrow offers. Only God knows if Bolanle's ex-wife has moved on or she's still hoping that Bolanle is going to come back, if not for anything, for the sake of the children, which is the reason why women stay in bad relationship, for the sake of the children. The children you're staying for, is the man also thinking in that direction? We are going to talk about more on that. Let me read. Host, it is not that these ladies are missing their exes, so it is all eye service pretending they have morals. Hey, Evelyn, you're right here. Oh, yeah, it could be. It could be they're just pretending so that the society will not say that they moved on so quickly. No, we are learning the lessons. Move on. If the marriage is over, move on. Let's move on. Don't be so attached to a man that is no longer feeling you. Don't be so attached to a relationship that is dead, as good as dead. And don't be saying for the sake of the children. No. How about your life? Don't live this life in misery. Anyway, let me read more. Our Saturday discussion are really similar. Are you serious? Oh my goodness. You have a topic like this? Oh, that's good. Like minds. Who knows what Bolanle is up to? Bolanle don't move on. He has moved on with a beautiful Adegbati girl. I love that girl. I love her acting skills. I really, really love her. Okay. So I wish them nothing but the best. But it's the learning for women, especially when they are holding on to a man that is not holding on to you. Especially when you're holding on to emotions that are already dead on the other side. Factor your peace, your happiness, and champion it. Honestly, your peace, your happiness is as good as very important. Factor it into all those things you're thinking. First of all, women will be thinking, what would the society say? Hey, what would this person? Society no give it a second thought this time. Don't depend on your life on what people are going to say. Hey, it's too early. What if not? Look at Bolanle. Is he still thinking or waiting on what anybody? He doesn't give a hoot. He doesn't care. Bolanle has completely moved on with the beautiful, what's the girl's name? I can't remember her first name, but I know her last name. Honestly, I want to believe, yeah. Evelyn said, it's a good thing he moved on. What is the essence of hanging on after breakup? I don't know. Hey, why break up if you intend to hold on? Thank you. Good question. And for those, let me even ask it here. Let me speak it louder. For those of us women, my gender, that are holding on, oh, he's going to come back. Oh, and for the sake of the children, he will come back. Let me give him a little time. There is no point rushing into a relationship. If you have the opportunity of getting into a relationship, it will help you heal. Oh, I'm telling you, I'm not a psychologist, but that's what a psychologist will tell you. Okay? So there is no point hanging on Evelyn said, let me even read. What is the essence of hanging on after breaking up? Then why did you break up? If you know you guys are going to hang on, you could have just separated and see if it works for 6 months or 1 year. There is no point hanging on. This life is too short that your peace should be factored into what you're considering. If you're considering the society, considering that it's too early, factor your peace into that your consideration, so that you know which one is telling you, is pulling the string more. Is your peace telling you deserve to be happy, you deserve some joy, you deserve to have peace? Then go for it. I'm not saying you break up today, you jump into another relationship. No. But learn to move on. Moving on, forgetting about the person and doing things that make you happy. If he's going on a cruise will make you happy after breakup, oh girl, pay for the cruise and enjoy with your girlfriends. If going on vacation, taking a break from work to reflect on your life, if you have all the leave in the world, you can do all of those. Give yourself the opportunity. And even in America, they are beginning to factor a lot of things you can take leave on. You can even take leave on a very close friend of you that is now like a family. You can take leave, medical leave, to go and help the person that is a friend. So factor yourself as someone who is important, who is worthy of peace, joy, and happiness. Don't hang on a man who has dropped your hanger into the ocean and move on. All right. Evelyn said, it is healthy for everybody to move on. Those holding on are witches, I beg. Honestly, you can say that again. I like this one. I was having a conversation with a friend of mine who went through a divorce and all of that. And at some point, it was so huge on her that she started seeing a shrink. So one of the things the shrink advised, do you have a relationship now? She said, no. Oh, what are you waiting for? It's a long time. It's overdue. And do you have a kerewa, the bedroom activities? The girl said, no, I haven't for past 4 years. The shrink said, are you out of your mind, young lady? That helps you to heal. You should be doing that at least 2 times a week. I say Kerewa. Kerewa helps you to heal. If you're not in Nigeria, Africa, you will not understand Kerewa. Kerewa is intimacy. Okay, the bedroom intimacy. Okay, so it helps you to heal. The girl said, really? He said, yeah, even if you're not in love, you understand, and you find somebody that likes you, yeah, the exercise helps you to move on. I said, okay, Will I say that your shrink needs people to be visiting him or her? We just talked about it, and that is the truth. Scientifically, if it helps to move, when you're done with a relationship, don't go and bury yourself. Dust yourself up the mess and then rise again. Honestly, a lot of people say they are afraid of getting into another relationship. I can understand that. As you're taking your time for a new relationship, don't overdo it. Don't be there soaking your pillow in the night thinking the man is coming back to you. No, he's gone. And he's gone for your good. Yeah, for your good. God so orchestrated that to happen that way so that you can realize that you're important, you're worthy, and move on with your beautiful self. Bolanle is a classic say, less than 3 months, he's already flashing a beautiful lady. So women, wake up. Let's learn from all of these. Gores says societal validation makes some of them hide out. Yeah, let them continue to hide as if their peace of mind is dependent on the society. Who I don't even know. Now, who society help? Oh? Make I ask that question. If anything, if you drop dead today, highest they will say, hey, yeah, she was a nice lady. Oh, God rest her soul. Period. So before you go on dropping dead, you better leave first. Don't barely exist in this life. Leave. Leave. Fulfill everything you've checked on your goal. Make sure you cross all of them. Don't barely exist to satisfy the society, but rather live to satisfy God, yourself, and family. Okay? All right. It's because there are chances of a comeback. That's why they're holding on. Chances of a comeback. Okay, now, after Bolanle is done with Adegbati, the girl, then there will be chance. No. People should know if the vibe is no longer there, and if the man or the woman said it's over, Learn to start folding your emotion, packing it in a suitcase, gradually, until you fold everything in, then you move on. There is nothing wrong in moving on. I keep saying it. For those saying Bolanle moved on too quickly, yeah, he's a young man, and the blood is running in through his veins. So, what do you want the young man to do? To start patronizing a Olosho so that he will satisfy the society? No, I would even encourage that. He has moved on. He's chasing his peace and happiness, and that is it. Separation should be a way forward for them. Separation, yeah, before divorce, separation. If you separate and it's not working, and if you guys went on full divorce and get divorced, Nisi, and there is no point of holding back. That's just my statement. If you guys are not, things are not working well, and you decide to separate, give yourself time to come back, have the reflection and come back. It worked for some people. Oyibo people, it work for them. Sincerely, I will tell you that separation thing, for most part, it works for them. But our people, I don't see people that have separated. The man will be saying, after you have given your pecus to every man, you want me to come back. I know they come back. So we should know what culturally our people will, will support, and what our mentality will not support. For Igbo people, it might work for them because they really don't pay all those tiny attention to the things we hold so dear. For a man will tell you, after other men have enjoyed his equals, then you want to come back. Think about it. So separation is usually advised before divorce, whereby you separated thinking you could work something out, and if it doesn't work out, then you can consider a divorce. Don't jump into divorce and then think you can come back and do separation. It doesn't follow. That is why at all times we must keep refining ourselves for ourselves. The only person guaranteed to be with you till death do you part is yourself. Oh, hey, I'm going to look for this particular chat, and I'm going to copy it, and I'm going to share it in my community. Let me see if I do it now. I don't want to forget. I love this statement, Evelyn. I love it. I love it. Give me a second, guys. Let me copy this right now. I don't want to lose it. So I'm going to screenshot it so I can share it on my community page. Thank you so much for this beautiful piece. I really, really love it. Yeah. And sincerely speaking, you couldn't have said it any better. You owe yourself that. You owe yourself that. Your peace of mind, your happiness. You owe yourself that much, honestly. I don't know who I'm talking to. If you're that lady out there, if I'm speaking to you, remember your peace of mind is precious. Your peace of mind is important. Don't, because of a man, exist instead of living. Life is too precious to live it hoping that a man is going to come and rescue you. No, rescue yourself, better yourself, refine yourself, find your own voice. Yes, find your voice. If you refine yourself, if you better yourself, if you believe in yourself, and if you believe that you worth living, you'll be able to do what? Find your voice. You'll be able to find your voice. Honestly, find your voice, guys. I'm talking to my fellow ladies. Don't keep waiting. Don't keep waiting. I'm gonna give an example of what happened. There is a story I heard in the past. The lady and the guy, they kind of broke up, and she was really crying, hoping that they were going to come back together. For the good memory they shared together. She was crying, hoping. She tried to reach out to everybody that that she knows that we're involved in that relationship, friends of the guy, family, and nothing worked out. Guess what? She picked up herself. In less than 8 months, this lady was married, not even going into a relationship anymore. Married, period. And she's living the best life today. So assuming if she kept on waiting, if she kept on holding on, that miserable man will come back to her. Maybe she would have still be single, or maybe she ended up being miserable. But the moment she tried that, 2 months is not working. The third month, she said to hell with whatever, to whoever, and moved on. Less than 8 months, this lady got married. And the guy was like, oh, yeah, because for that person to walk away from your life, that means there is someone better that God has prepared for you. Don't go and buy for a man that doesn't want you. And as I'm talking to men, I'm talking to women too. Don't buy for a man that doesn't watch you, a woman that doesn't watch you. No. Find your voice, find your happiness, and make that happiness a priority. See, I don't know how people will start cherishing this. The moment you realize that your peace of mind is what that will make your mentality to be insane, to be sane, to be sane, to be whole, to be well. When you have peace of mind, your mindset is well. But when you don't have peace of mind, you can be going cray. So think about it. Don't dwell where you're not wanted. Don't hang on where the road is closed. In fact, permanently closed and locked with lock and keys. Don't dwell on that. Don't. Find your strength and find your happiness. Honestly, find your strength and find your happiness. We overdwell, we over hope, we I don't even know what to say anymore, but let this be a lesson. As Bolanle has moved on less than 3 months, you too can move on. I'm talking to my fellow women. Yes, move on. It's not a must you move into a relationship. If you haven't, because you have to vet who is coming into your life right now. You have to do all the screening, all the security check. You don't just jump into another man. Take your time to do all the homework so that when you find yourself in a second place, it will be a place of peace. It will be a paradise of peace. All right. Korra said they are trying to dish out what they don't have, thereby damaging themselves in pains. No self-discovery. Today I have ladies with wisdom. Oh, I really love how you guys are dishing it out. Honestly speaking, sincerely, they are trying to dish out what they don't have, thereby damaging themselves in pain. And in pain, that is true. If you really value yourself, I don't see why you should be, brooding over someone that cares less about your happiness. What is in this life if you don't have peace of mind and if you're not happy? You're not only stressing about work, about what the society is dishing, about what life itself is stressing. You're now joining another stress on it. This one is human stress. Stressing about your ex, about a man or a woman who care less about you, who has moved on with another woman or moved on with another man. Oh no, it simply means you haven't realized who you are. The moment you realize who you are, start believing in that person. Realize who you are, believe in yourself, and find out how to find your voice. Once you discover your voice, you find out that the sky is no longer the limit. If they're buying houses in the moon, that means there is somewhere above the sky. It's called peace of mind. Find out that peace of mind, nothing can equate it. It's something that when you hit your bed, you sleep off without even blinking an eye. When you're walking the street, you're not bothered or being laden with the worries about the world. No. Find it. All right. Moving on. We're moving on to Miss Universe Nigeria. Miss Universe Nigeria appeared to, people thought she was that young. And she just came back from Miss Universe contest. I think it was a month or 2 ago. And now she's getting married. She got married to a billionaire who was married with 5 sons, and the wife passed away 3 years ago. She was all blushing, happy. Why is she happy? I asked that question at the beginning of this live stream. Of course, she's happy because of the money there, okay? Not because of the man has so much activities to give at that age. It's not activity, okay? Let's be truthful, okay? Here we keep it plain and simple. She's happy that she's married to wealth. She's happy that she's married to a place that they're not going to say, hey, when are you resuming work? Now she's going to start doing her own charity. Maybe her husband will start a business for her, or she will go on her charity. That's what all these Miss people, Miss World, Miss Universe, Miss all of them, Miss Nigeria, they all have, pet project. She's not worried about money. She's not worried about what she's going to eat, roof over her head, what she stands to benefit. That is what she's blushing for. All the wealth, all the material things. And who says wealth doesn't give people joy? I beg, forget it too. Money solves most of your problem, if not all. Okay? But the love of money, that's what the Bible said. The love of it is the root of all evil. So this lady was blushing from cheek to cheek, smiling, holding her husband, and all of those. People were like, wow, another Regina Daniel has happened. She's not Regina Daniel. She came to shut down the internet immediately, saying that she's not 26. Why are they taking back her age? That she's not 26. Somebody says she's 28. She says she's 38. She says she's not 38, that she's 45 years old. I don't want to believe she's 45 because I don't know 45 qualifies for Miss something in Nigeria. They usually go from 22 or be from 18 to a certain age. But maybe she's 45. Or I don't know their criteria these days. Does she look 45? If you look at her face very well, yeah, she looks 45 because I saw the fine lines. If you know, you know. She could be 45, truly. But obviously, she's not 26. And the moment she says she's 45, people just withdrew because a 45-year-old marrying a 55-year-old man, the gap is not much. Most of us, our husbands are way older than us in terms of 10 years. Some are 10 years, some are 12, some are 15. So the gap of 10 years is not a big deal. I remember a girl that is in her 22 marrying a man that is 32. That's 10 years, in as much as the man is young. A girl that is 32 marrying a man that is 42, that's 10 years. So people stop talking about a young girl marrying a rich man. They now start talking about she married a billionaire. So the narrative changed. And that's how to control the internet. She was very smart, and I love that move. It shut down all the wagging mouths and wagging tails that we are ready to pounce on her, that another Regina Daniel has happened. This one is not Regina Daniel. She's a full-grown woman, and she's not marrying as a second wife, as a matter of fact, because the Bible says marriage vows say till death do you part. So death has done part, the billionaire husband and his former wife. Now she's marrying as the wife of the house, okay, and the mother of 5 sons, okay. So the man needs a companion. Like I said, he even waited for 3 years. Hey, not most men feel wait till 3 years, especially with all the money, all the money he has. This man tried, though, so I must give him a accolade, though. He really, really tried. He waited for 3 years before remarrying, which is very rare. And I want to believe it's because he's of the old school, okay, 55. There is nothing to rush. So he needed to take his time to get the right fit for the family, considering all his children. And is the man so desperate about having children with this woman? If she has children, fine. If she doesn't have children, it's no big deal because the man already has children. So the responsibility of wanting a child will now depend on the woman if she wants to have babies, okay? So the lady was happy, and the family of her husband gifted her with a car as a wedding gift to tell her, yeah, we love her, we welcome her. We are happy that our brother has found someone who makes him smile, okay? And people were expecting, in the comment section, the man, no, the man can be lovey-dovey. You know, there is a certain age you do all of those public tender love affair display. No, the man has passed that age. He can't come down and be dancing and hey, no, but he tried. In all the video shots they put out there, he was seen smiling, giggling, you know, them tickling themselves and all of that, which was a good thing. He tried for his age because he's a senior man. He doesn't have time to waste pleasing anybody on social media. No, they are not the social media type. What you see on social media about those kind of folks are their businesses, okay? You see their business handle, and that is it. So Korra said, money, money, money. Yes, so it's money that was making the cheek. She was blushing from cheek to cheek. She was so happy. Oh, Mario. Money don't jam me. You know, wealth, affluence, anything you can think about. Don't jam me. Imagine her wedding. Every notable Eastern Nigerian man, they were all there, from Obi Kubana to Peter Obi. All of them, they gathered because of what? The man. Okay, you get it? And that's why the lady was blushing. It's not because the man gets his pack to do serious kerewa in the other room. At that age, with all the pot belly, hey, forget that one, I beg. Korra said, why waiting for 3 years? He might have helped him. Of course, now Korra, you did joke. He was helping himself with other ones until he finally made up his mind. Is this one? Do you know how many chiquitos about have passed through that 3 years? Forget that. The man was busy getting himself very well. He wasn't castrated. He wasn't. Guys, leave me. I don't want to talk about anything. Thank God my family are still sleeping. They might have shared likes and interests. Yes, at this point that's what they share. The man no get time for all this paparazzi thing, but the girl tried. It's not easy carrying. You know, she will like guide his hand to hold her so that they'll be giggling and laughing. I say, you continue that homework, right? Trust me, you're going to continue to tell him how to behave in public for the social media people to get good pictures. But yeah, they seems happy together, and the girls obviously is going to, you know, pipe down and enjoy her marriage and everything that comes with it. A wealthy older man is a perfect energy man for a younger woman. Her peace of mind is guaranteed. Evelyn, you're charged today. Yeah, so you know why I support this your notion completely, because sincerely, this girl is not going to do 9 to 5 job. She's going to have her own office. It might be her charity, her pet project as a miss whatever. You understand? So she's going to have a relaxed mind. There is no stress. It's just and they have mates all over, drivers all over, you know, that kind of a thing. Now that she has her own personal car, she can, you know, life made easy. Okay. And I'm glad she's really mature. She's not a baby. So somebody will not say somebody is abusing somebody's daughter. It's not that. She made the right choice. And I really second to that marriage, honestly. Chicks, don't start praying for people's wives to die so that you get in. Don't start praying for that. But this marriage is a no stress marriage. Korra has got it right. No stress for her at all. Completely no stress. At all. No stress. It's not this one. Hey, I want to have my child in UK. Hey, I have to save money. I have to work hard. She's not saving any money. If pregnancy comes, visa is already ready. Okay, she has gotten a very choice hospital overseas. You know, they will even bring helps around to help. I'm not saying people should be waiting for older men to marry. But if that's your luck and your chance, go for it. She doesn't need serious banging from him. She knows the way to satisfy that. She doesn't at all. She doesn't. She knows what to do to get the bedmatics working. Okay, she's a mature lady, so she knows what to do. And if she wanted to marry six packs, she wouldn't be looking for this man, you understand? So she married into wealth, and she's going now to continue her means, the way pageantry, everything is going to be orderly, all of those courtesy when it's needed, speak like a queen when it's guys, make gonna leave me alone. No. Honestly, I'm not saying that finding love at a young age is wrong. No, don't get it right. But sincerely, if this is the right way for you, go for it. I'm telling you, go for it. Don't start thinking about what the society will say. Hey, he's 55, so very soon he'll be 60. Hey, don't let the society decide for you. And I love how the girl came boldly to shut down those people calling her 26 years old. She shut them down. Don't let the society decide for you. Find your happiness. She has found her happiness. So, and sincerely, for those saying the marriage will it work, this marriage don't work finish. Majority of the problem people have in their marriage is finance, and that one is taken care of. If she's going to be a loving wife to her husband and also a good mother to all the children of the man, marriage is perfect. What is there? She's not coming to start struggling. Let's put foundation together. Hey, we haven't built house, so we need to make this investment. And then she's a good wife. The man will now add her into the will. You guys understand the thing? Yeah, she'll be added into the will if she's a good wife. So she's not there to enjoy her girl life and live a baby girl life going forward. She fit no easy. She fits no ease get potting till the man booking till the man by the man will still have at least 45 years of life to live. Okay, that will make it 95. Okay, so they have a long time to spend together. A long time. If you really ask me, who married so early is Regina. Regina, I think she married at 22 or thereabout. She was such a young girl for her husband, But this one she's a full grown woman, so she made the right choice. All right, guys, you guys been amazing. So that is it for Miss Universe. We wish her all the very best in her union. May God bless her marriage, and may she continue to smile like she smiled all through her wedding. May God cause her to continue to smile. That's my prayer for her. And also grant them peace and love and affection in the family at large. Next on my topic today is Iyabo Ojo. Iyabo Ojo is being called out as a bully. Why am I bringing Iyabo Ojo in my conversation today? We all saw how Iyabo Ojo, Tonto Dike, how they were championing peace, justice for Mohbad. And Iyabo Ojo said that she never knew that their path crossed in the past, that her path and Mohbad crossed in the past in a movie set, that Mohbad was there when she acted that movie. People don't take notice of poor people, but they take notice of rich people. If Mohbad was rich, then maybe Iyabo Ojo would have noticed him. So now that Mohbad, according to them, were bullied to he died, Iyabo Ojo was on the front line fighting for justice for Mohbad. So on their reality show, the Lagos Housewife, which is being showcased by Showtime Nigeria, Iyabo Ojo on her sit-down session, she was saying that she is a bully. She acknowledged she is one. That is where I'm coming in here. She said if Laura Ikeji is feeling that she's bullying her, let it be, because she bullies those that she does not love. If I don't like you, I bully you. Imagine Iyabo Ojo. That statement is every shade of wrong, every shade you can think about. Why would you make such an utterance? And then people are bullying, and Kemi is now talking about your children. You say Kemi is bullying your children. Why you are the champion of, why would Iyabo Ojo, just because of reality show, admit that she is one? And she was seen, for those that watch the Real Housewife, bullying Laura. Why would a mother admit that this is who she is, what she is. I'm still trying to process it, but it's not clicking for me. It's not clicking at all. When I saw that particular clip, I was like, seriously? It's not that people are insinuating or suggesting. You are saying it yourself that you are one. And you're now fighting people, bullying your daughter and your son because they were involved, the children were involved in Naira Marley kind of smoking and all of that. People were coming after them. Iyabo Ojo went and started calling people out that they are bullying the family. But you are the champion of it. What is going on here? What is the society? Was she pressurized to add that script? I don't know. But that's an admission of who she is. She admitted that she's one. When I saw that, I said, no, 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 this is not good. And nobody should support anybody that I know frankly stated that she's one. In every form or shape, bullying should be discouraged. Whether it's happening in daycare, in kindergarten, in preschool, in elementary school, primary school, high school, secondary school, college, workplace, it should be discouraged. I love Iyabo Ojo, but after watching that clip yesterday, I said, no, 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 no. I can't support that movement. It should be shut down and people should call it for what it is wrong. Completely wrong. I mean, she fits not even get belly to the man. Okay, you're like if it's not priority. Yes, so that is very possible for Miss Universe. If it's not priority, she wouldn't even bother herself. She wouldn't bother herself. Thank you, thank you, thank you, guys. On air now, like your cruise. Is that cruise? Okay, I didn't get that. Well, whatever you mean. Thank you so much, Gores, for joining me. Gores is starting a live stream, I believe, now. Thank you for being here. And for everybody watching me, please, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like this video for me. Don't forget to share. And also, don't forget to contribute in the comment section. Well, it's better known than believing in her disguise. Yes. Honestly, when I watched that clip on Instagram, I was completely shocked. I said, no, coming for somebody who is fighting for another person that was bullied, it doesn't make sense now. That's hypocrisy. You're doing it to another person, then you're now fighting those that did it to another person. It doesn't sound right. And I used to look at Iyabo Ojo as a mother hen who champions good causes for people, who fight for good causes. But that statement she made changes every equation for me. If you were hearsay, I would say maybe people are insinuating. But for you to admit that, Iyabo Ojo, no, you can't be fighting for Mohbad, fighting those that you claim that bullied Mohbad, why you yourself is a bully. That is a no. And I wish she would come up with a statement to correct the impression. She was saying that why is Laura crying that her sister Linda Ikeji is the greatest bully. Linda Ikeji is a blogger, okay? If Iyabo has a score to settle with Linda, Iyabo, come on, woman to man, go settle your problem with Linda. Not because you claim Linda is a bully, that's why you're bullying the younger sister. I mean, it's all shades of wrong. And you can't be fighting for justice for Mohbad that you claim was bullied by Naira Marley. And at the same time, you're the queen of bullies. Come on. It's all shades of wrong. People should not support evil. Because if they keep supporting those things, people will continue to do that to others. And the society, they don't care anymore. This particular generation, they really don't care. But we can still say the truth when we see one. We can still call out what is wrong when we see one. And for Iyabo Ojo, I don't know what happened between them in the series. I'm not watching the reality show, so I'm not following up. I don't know. I'm only holding Iyabo Ojo accountable for her statement. Okay? As an adult, we should be held accountable for our utterances. So Iyabo Ojo is claiming this is who she is. Then she has no right whatsoever to fight Naira Marley and Sam Larry. If you are claiming to be a bully, you have no right to fight those that you claim that bullied Mohbad. You have no right, you have no place in that fight. Because all of you should belong to the same category of people that are bullying people. Iyabo Ojo, I'm talking anybody that gets to hear this video, watch this live stream, that is my message. If Iyabo Ojo, as she claims she's a bully, she has no right. She should withdraw everything she's doing for Mohbad. She doesn't qualify to do that. No wonder Laura Ikeji at the beginning of when they were doing this Mohbad movement, she was like, wow, she made a statement that is so baffling that bullies are fighting for the bullied. Bullies fighting for the people are like, what is going on here? Until the episode aired, people now saw what happened in the episode. I would take it for Tosin Silver Dam. Tosin said that it is wrong what Iyabo Ojo did, that he is happy that Laura Ikeji called Iyabo Ojo out for what she did. I don't know what Iyabo did. I'm only going by Iyabo Ojo's statement. Iyabo Ojo, like I'm saying here, and I'm still saying it again, you claim, you said, you stated, you opened your mouth and said that you are a bully. In that case, you have no right, no place to fight for justice for Mohbad. Fold that campaign. It doesn't fit you. A bully cannot be fighting her fellow bullies. It doesn't go. Wash your hand off it, because you're in the same position with those you're fighting against. If they bullied Mohbad, is someone, they are still human being. So they bullied Mohbad, but you're bullying others. It doesn't make sense. So my statement is, Iyabo Ojo, quit the fight for justice. It doesn't fit you with your new behavior, your new attitude. And she said, if I don't like you, I'll bully you. Can you imagine? You don't have to like everybody, but that doesn't give you the right or the effrontery to start bullying them because you don't like them. Why not move and go your way? Must you like everybody? So Iyabo Ojo, I'm calling you out on this one. You are a failure in that fight for justice for Mohbad. So quit, wash off your hands. That fight doesn't fit you. It's not because, hey, Mohbad drew a lot of international attention, you want to champion the cause. No, don't champion any cause, because you are also a bully. All right. We don't like the truth, but it's better to work on the weakness. Yes, that if that's her weakness, she should work on her weakness, go for counseling, and take herself off that. Because you can't tell me very soon the daughter will be getting married, she will be a grandma, then she will now bullying those that she does. And for how long would that be? For how long? Is a bad thing. We should discourage it. Nobody should encourage bullies. If you see anybody that is being bullied, speak up for the bullied. Speak up for the person you think that is bullied, okay? Let's make our society a better place, and let's make internet a better place, a safer place for our children. You can't be a mother and be claiming to be a bully and you want people to support you. No. I'll be expecting her to come back to apologize. I hope so. If she has sense, she should better come back and apologize. Hey, Entertainment Daily, thank you for being here. Odessi, thank you for joining me today. Thank you, guys. I really appreciate it. Guys, as you come in, please don't forget to like this live stream for me. Entertainment said Iyabo is doing too much. She's not smart at all. I tell you, she's not smart. I'm even going to ask you, Entertainment, are you following The Real Housewife this year? Because I've not watched a single episode. I just saw that video on Instagram. Are you following it this year? Excuse me, guys. Let me drink water. I don't know what is going in that episode, but Iyabo Ojo is not smart. I don't know if it was a script, but I don't want to believe it's a script, because she's an adult. She has her own mind. She can tell them, no, I don't want to say that. No, it's going to be against my personality, my brand, and everything. I don't support bullies, so I cannot say that. But she said that, that means it's all okay for her. That means it's who she is. That was the dumbest move ever made by an entertainer, an influencer. That was so dumb a move. She shouldn't have said a thing like that. In all honest and in fairness, she shouldn't. She shouldn't have said a thing like that. In all fairness, she's not smart at all. Absolutely, she's not smart. Only what it doesn't, only when it doesn't favor them, they fight. Yes, I think that's what Iyabo Ojo is doing with Justice for Mohbad, because she has had issue with Naira Marley in the past because of her children. They were seen in the circle, all of them sharing smoke, and according to international self-acclaimed, what's her name again? Investigative journalist, international investigative journalist, Kemi. She said that Iyabo Ojo and his children and Naira Marley, they were all smoking together. So maybe because Iyabo Ojo has beef with Naira Marley, that's when she saw, oh, I'm going to use the opportunity, justice for Mohbad, forgetting who she is, that she's also a bully. That is a no-no, a complete no-no. She has no place to fight for Mohbad. She has no place. So Korra said it right. Only when it doesn't favor them, they will fight. But if he favors them, oh, it's good and for them. That's it. No, I'm not. I'm not. I can't find any. You see? Oh, you're not watching it. I'm following it through. You see? Yeah, I'm not following it as well. I don't even know. I see clips on Instagram, and I really don't care to watch, but because you will not be able to know the full details, so I didn't even bother myself. But this Iyabo Ojo statement, I felt so ashamed for her, honestly. I was like, what is this lady thinking? Why would you say such a thing on international screen when you know you're a brand for people, you're an influencer for people? Why? I was like, no, that's a no-no for me. I don't support it. I cannot encourage that. And nobody should support bullying. It's all shades of wrong. Okay. And that is it for Iyabo Ojo, guys. It's been an interesting week, I tell you guys, and I'm enjoying every bit of it. Gores, you are amazing. And then Evelyn, you are amazing with all your conversation. So moving on, I'm moving on to Destiny Etiko. Destiny Etiko, the Nigerian actress, drama doll, like she calls herself, and a brand ambassador to some companies in Nigeria. She was rumored to be dating one Uele guy, Uele businessman, that is married with 3 children. I don't know how true that case is. The story is coming from Cutie Juice or whatever. I don't even know. Let me see if I get the story right so I don't misinform. So give me a second. Let me pull it up quickly. So that's what they were rumoring. And I don't know what the truth is, okay? I'm trying to get that information. Wow. Okay, Cutie Jules said that is the one carrying the news and stating that the man is saying that it was his parents that did arrange marriage for both of them. So, oh, TikTok has some clips, okay, of Real House of. I'm not getting interest to watch this here. I beg, I no get interest. I am super busy. So, Cutie Jules is the ones breaking the news about the man, and they say the man has a wife with 3 children, and it's rumored that he's planning to marry a second wife, which will be Destiny. So the comment section of that post was not funny. Some people were like, the man not even fine. How it can be true? Destiny can't go for this kind of. When money is talking, anything is possible. Okay, when money is talking, anything is possible. A girl can change her mind anytime. So far the work is too much. The man is too loaded. So people start talking that the man ugly, the man do this. How can Destiny of all people Then the poster, the blogger now came to say he is very rich. Oh, the whole family, that's the man's family, is rich. I don't know if that's true. What do you guys think? Do you guys think that destiny can actually come to the point of seeing a married man with children? Is it possible? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section, because I'm still finding it difficult to believe that Destiny is actually dating that man. But the guy came to say, "Ma, please, oh, when I posted that I'm happy for Destiny, I meant no harm to you. You honestly, I was genuinely happy for a fellow woman. I'm sorry for all that Oga. I can't pronounce that guy's name, so I'm sorry. I don't want to, baptize the name differently. Took and he's talking to you, talking you through. Ma, please, I'm honestly sorry. I'm loving your new body, though. It's beautiful. I'm so sorry that your husband is thinking of bringing a second wife, even though I can't tell his reasons. Wishing you all the best." Okay. This is the man's why, because people came on the comment section and was accusing the blogger. If you don't have anything to say, you better don't say it. If you have something to say, why are you withholding gist? So there's some people suggested that it was this man's wife that paid the blogger to post this so that they can discourage the relationship. So now the blogger came to apologize to the woman, that she's sorry, she didn't mean any harm, that she's sorry that the husband is thinking of bringing a second wife, and the second wife will be Destiny Etiko. We can't prove at this point, but these bloggers, they hear things, and most of this information are being passed by the parties involved to them. Like, people suggested it was the man's wife that paid this blogger to carry this news. Maybe it's true, maybe it's not true, I don't know. But guys, what do you think? Do you think Destiny Tiku, that fine girl with all the set body as people claim, all the body weight set, could actually be going for an Uyele man with 3 children? Is it possible? Let me know what you think in the comment section. But for me, anything is possible. These days, people don't care about morals anymore. They don't care about anything. People are becoming very selfish. And if there is anything about this generation, is selfishness. But which generation is Destiny anyway? I don't know if Destiny, I don't think she's Gen Z. Destiny is 33. Let me see if I can check quickly what generation she belonged to. I can't even factor. Let's see. I have the generation thing on my slide. I just did a presentation over the week. We did a presentation over the week. Millennial, Gen Z. Okay, Destiny should be a millennial. She's from 33. Yeah, 33 to 34. They are millennials. So Destiny is not Gen Z. So I wanted to say the Gen Z people are so selfish and all of that. So it could be possible. At this point, Curie Jules is breaking the story. It hasn't really gotten to those huge blogs that will make it a more out of it. But anything is possible. Don't even think that, yeah, a fine girl will not be marrying second wife these days. They are all doing the same. They are all doing that. So anything is possible. I'm Gen W. Now them sabi all these gens. We had a training, an event, not a training, an event about generation diversity in my workplace. So they were trying to like narrow everybody down and all of that. It was really a very insightful program. I really enjoyed every bit of it. So I kind of took some notes on what is also very impactful to me. So she has her money, so she can go for the man. Ha! He will. The man get 3 children and a wife. Oh. But according to what Cutie Jules was saying, she said the man is claiming that the wife he's marrying was not picked by him. There was someone else he wanted to marry. Even the girl got pregnant for him at the time. But the family said no, that you must marry my friend's daughter. That kind of family friends kind of thing. that was how they ended up as husband and wife. So it wasn't his choice. Maybe that's why he wants to take his choice now. Just like what we saw with Yul Edochie. Yul Edochie felt, yeah, this one is my choice now. Maybe that one was because we got pregnant and then we had to marry. But so men will always come up with excuses, the reason why they want to do what they're doing. But this man, they said they don't understand the reason behind this man, except the fact that they said it was arranged marriage. Now Destiny might be coming in as a second wife. Can Destiny come in as a second wife? You know, it was easy for Regina Daniels because Ned Nwoko is from Regina Daniels locality, the Delta Igbo people. But Destiny is an Enugu state girl from the Igbo land, the Igbo southeast, and going all the way to Ele Delta, south. Now war. It could be war in the house because the man. If the man and the first wife are speaking their local dialect, Destiny would start thinking they are talking about her. You know? So if that's the choice she has made for herself, let her get ready. I'm not telling anybody what to do with your life, but if that's the choice, I don't want to believe it, first of all. Okay? I don't want to believe that it's true. But then again, let me drink my water. I don't want to believe it's true. Then again, like Tosin Silverdown will say, then again, there is no smoke without fire. Okay? It could be that some water has passed under the bridge. Maybe there were evidence of exchange of chat or bank alerts exchanging each other, or dates or anything that could have, that could have happened for the information to have gotten in the hands of bloggers. There must be something. They don't just pick anybody and start talking and naming names, getting pictures. There is something they got that they are talking about. But I really pray it's not true. Okay, because I want to see Destiny Etiko marry like what's that Ovie and Leonard. They married and their wedding was beautiful. Who again got married? Ekene, the lady that got married and invited Holy Spirit, Jesus and Mary, the lady that knelt down for a musician. She got married. She's an actress. It was a beautiful thing. Got married to the love of her life. I was expecting Destiny to marry somebody like that. Somebody without baggages, a clean single man that you can start your own life with. Okay. And then somebody will say, but I just finished talking about Miss Universe marrying a man with 5 children. That is different. The man is a widower, okay? No wife. So Miss Universe is going to be the one and only wife. That is different. So, but this man that is being linked to Destiny has a wife and 3 children, 2 boys and a girl. So what is the attraction there? And according to what people were saying in the comment section, the man no fine. The man now fine then they chop these days. Now money then they look no be fineness. Who fineness help? Who sees spark put food for table? Make una answer me. So if that's Destiny's choice, so be it. But I want to restrain myself to say that this is not true. I want it to be a rumor, and I want it to really, really be a rumor. I don't want it to be confirmed to be true. I want Destiny to find love, a man that will love her wholeheartedly, a man without baggages, because Destiny has no baggage. She's a single girl with no baggage, no child coming with her, nothing. Okay, so let her find a man that is single too. Oh, my charger. I didn't even know my charger fell off. Sorry, guys. Let me plug my battery. Okay. Come on. Come on. Okay. Yeah. So let Destiny find a man that is as single as she is. Destiny should rest. Ah, man, waiting be she should rest now. She has her money, she can go for the man. The man get baggage, you. Destiny no fit. Sincerely, the man is from Uwele, according to what the reporter is saying. And no, 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 no. People think because it's easy for Regina Daniel does not mean it's going to be easy for Destiny. And as a matter of fact, it's not that easy for Regina Daniel because we don't see the two wives together anymore like we used to see them when Regina newly got married to Ned Nwoko. Polygamy is not easy, okay? And most importantly, Ned Nwoko and Regina, they speak the same dialect. It's actually the Moroccan wife that speaks English because she's from Morocco. But this one is an Uwele girl, an Uwele man. Then Destiny is one girl from Enugu State. It's going to be a hot mess. So I don't want it to be confirmed to be true. Please let it just be rumor, please. I love Destiny. She's living her life. She's baby girl for life, right? Let her enjoy her baby girl. Find love in the arms of a man that has no baggages. Okay. So, guys, I'm happy. I am doing well with my time. Honestly speaking, I can't believe this. I decided to come this early so I can be able to finish up. You guys know. And then my Saturday today is very busy. I have a dance class and gymnastic class to go after my live stream, and I have a graduation. Yay! Hopefully, I will cover the graduation because this one is dear to my heart. Okay, it's a family member graduation, and it's like a jackpot graduation. Okay, yeah, family members are jackpot. Okay, and she's graduating, so I'm so happy about her. Hey, thank you for joining me today. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I really appreciate your presence. We've been talking for an hour, 36 minutes. We've discussed a lot of things today from Korra Obi and Justin Dean to Bolanle Ninalowo that found love again. And we talked about Miss Universe wedding, marrying a rich man, and Iyabo Ojo, that is a bully. Now we are now talking about Destiny Etiko and her rumored sugar daddy. So my opinion is, I really pray is a rumor. No, no woman should get into marriage and start fighting or looking for attention of a man. No, 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 no. It's never easy. Don't think it's that easy. It's never easy. Forget about what they share on the Instagram. Is never easy when you have to share a man. It's never easy. I was watching a YouTuber I was watching a YouTuber's video where she was making a video about Regina Daniels and the new wife and all of that, saying that they don't see each other together. It's never easy. They will not tell you everything, but sincerely, it's never easy. So I don't want to believe that story. But these bloggers, they get information even from their husbands, from the wives of the men they are talking about. The wives are the ones selling most of this information to bloggers so that they can call out their husband, for the husband to withdraw, that kind of a thing, not to go, hey, the public are talking about it, okay, we have to cool off. We are not doing. People suggested in the comment section that it could have been the woman that paid this lady to publish this information, that they said the man ugly and the man no rich. Then the blogger came to now debunk that the man is very rich and from a very wealthy family, and that's why they said the man's wife has even gone to do BBL because of Destiny's backside. Anyways, guys, I've been discussing about this. I hope there is nothing I'm missing out because I've not had time to do proper video because of I've been so busy at work. So I'm putting out shorts on my channel these days to keep it busy. And okay. And there is another thing I saw on, I don't know, I saw on on the internet that really made my heart bleed. Kind of, a lady said she she'd had her body done because she wanted to have fun with herself, to pleasurize herself. That was why she did all her body. I was like, and she's one of those popular people in Nigeria. I was like, yuck. So you didn't even appreciate your body until you get work done. So many nasty things going on there that I don't even want to, talk about, you know. Honest, I'm trying to make sure we covered everything. Aha, the one I'm missing was Mercy Aigbe. Mercy Aigbe went on a TV program. I guess she went to um talk about her movie Ada Omo Daddy, and then they were asking her what happened to her, how she met her husband. She started claiming that the love is there to go around for anybody, that she did not seize the love and all of that. When they now asked her a hard question, she said, you know what? I think I have to come again on another visit so I can be able to answer all your questions. Of course, she couldn't answer the questions because it's difficult for you to come and take over somebody's husband, and then the whole love and attention is given to you and you think the other woman is happy. The other woman will never be happy. Mercy couldn't answer that question, and she claims she's going to come back for that question. Joe, thank you for being here. Thank you, thank you. I am doing great. It's been a busy period for me. Thank you, Joe. Thank you, thank you. Everyone at home, we are all good. We are good, and we thank God we are doing well. Our weather is not weathering. The weather is too cold these days, and is by 4:30 p.m. Everywhere is already dark. So we don't achieve much in the evenings anymore, unlike before during the summer. But we are thankful, and that is it. So we'll be talking about a lot of things. We talked about Korra. If you're just joining me for the first time, my name is Ifi Oyoyo, and here we keep it simple, we keep it positive, and we say it the way it is. There is no sugarcoating. So we talked about Korra. If you want to know what my opinion is about Korra, that was the first thing I discussed in this live stream. So after this live stream, take a moment to listen to about 32 minutes conversation on Korra and Justin Dean over the call out Korra made recently about school tuition. And we talked about women that will hold on to a failed marriage, failed relationship, and all of that. All of these we discussed today and many more. Ogechukwu Mgbe. I don't see Ogechukwu. Ngozi Onoka. Um, Joe, I don't understand the names you're dropping here. Unless you can elaborate for me what that means so I can understand, okay? So, guys, I've been talking for 1 hour, 40 minutes. I'm just buying time and then be rounding up. I have another hour to rest. Next Saturday, I might not come up this early. I'll be starting at 7 a.m. So I can at least do the live stream till 9 and then get off at 9 to now start my activities. My kids' activities start from 10. Okay, so 10 to 11, 11 to 12. And then I will now go about doing other things. So that's how my Saturdays are. During the winter period, we try to enroll them into activities to keep them, healthy. They have to do a lot of things, keep them busy, keep them healthy, because we don't get to spend time outside anymore because of the cold. All right, guys. So what do you guys have to say? Well, let me know what you guys have to say. All my silent watchers, God bless you guys real good. So I've been able to cover all the things that happened within the week. I know I did not cover all of them, but the ones that, that of great interest to me, I discuss all about them. I discussed them, all the ones that made great interest to me. Wow. Things are happening. Oh. This one is just yesterday. Can you imagine? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Imagine. I'm just seeing the news. I've not been able to read news since yesterday. Somebody was arrested for attempting to burn down Martin Luther King's bat home in Atlanta, USA. There is nothing we'll not see. I'm going, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. This is so sad to even look at. A woman. What did the home do to? It's a tourist site for people. People come there to see where Martin Luther King was born. Ah, wow. Now, wow. Anyway, I'm going to read up that eventually. It's so sad. It's so sad things are happening. But that's the country we live in. That's the world we found ourselves. Spice it up with onwa dear. Sis, I'm rounding up already. I've been here since I forgot to give you notice. I'm so sorry. When I sent the notice to you, I was already 53 minutes gone. When I send the notice to you, I apologize. I've been talking about a lot of things. We are talking about women. And no, not women. Bolanle that moved on quickly to a relationship after 3 months of divorce, announcing divorce 3 months ago. We talked about Miss Universe that married a rich man. And we talked about Iyabo Ojo that said that she's a bully. And Destiny Etiko is being rumored to attempting to become a second wife to another rich man. Okay, so Joe, I said I don't understand the names you're giving on the chat. I don't know. Maybe you should leave me a note or a voice note for me to understand the names. I'm tagging my friends to join the live stream. Okay. I'll be ending the live stream in the next 20 minutes. Okay. So these are the things I've been talking about today. We talked about the last topic I'm discussing now is Destiny Etiko, rumored to be dating, or no, not even dating. They said they're attempting, is about to become a second wife. So I don't know. I'm late, been busy here. How are you, Queen? I'm fine, sis. I'm fine. I know you've been busy because I noticed you didn't even check WhatsApp. So I know you've been busy. I know. So we've discussed all of those, and I've given my opinion, starting from Korra to Bolanle. And Bolanle's case, finding love. There is nothing wrong in finding love, whether a man or woman, are moving on, okay? Bolanle came out 3 months ago, announced divorce. Now he has found love in the arms of a beautiful Miss Adegbati. Okay, I love the lady. I love her acting skills. So two of them, they look good together. They are two grown adults. Okay, they look good together. So I wish them well. And I now use the opportunity to talk to my gender that will hold on because of the children. That's why you're holding on, thinking the man is coming back to love you. Oh, Pario, you're wasting your time holding. The man don't move on. Tay. So it's better you find your peace, rediscover yourself, improve yourself. Okay, add some qualities to yourself by learning one or two skills or doing things that make you happy, and at the same time moving on and finding love again. It's possible. It's possible. And also another thing that happened was Miss Waneka. Miss Waneka is a wig seller, wig vendor seller. She's big also in Lagos. She recently gave birth, and then they said she was married before she had children. I don't know the story of Miss Waneka, but now they now tag Miss Waneka with a younger looking man, only for people to now realize that the guy in question is from Ghana. He lives in the US, and he is an agri-tech guy who has won something about climate, whatever, in the past. So he's a rich dude in LA. A lot of stories going on. And like you guys know, if I don't have detailed information about something, I don't discuss it. So moving on, finding love is very important. Uh, Evelyn said many of our gender know like who they have become, so they cannot move on, host. Really? They cannot move on. Ah, is it that difficult? Is it that difficult? They can move on, oh, honestly. See Bolanle now. Bolanle is a classic example for women to see. Don't go holding on. Maybe Bolanle's wife, I don't know, I'm just assuming. Maybe she's there holding on. Let him just go and do his thing. He will come back to the US and beg me. We are going to reconcile. He's gone. Don't hold on to a dead relationship. When the door is shut, don't even try to knock. Talk more of breaking through. What you're going to do, walk back to your life and tell yourself, I am worthy of peace and happiness. I deserve to be appreciated and loved. For that reason, I am out of this place. Moving on. If you want to go on a cruise, go on a cruise with your friends. Enjoy life. Do things for yourself. Be a little selfish about yourself so that you can be able to take in those things. And while you're at it, you're not folding your hands. You're not waiting. Add some more value to yourself. Acquire some knowledge, some skills. If you want to do learn how to be a health coach, go ahead. Relationship coach, go ahead. Get some knowledge. Improve yourself. If it's how to be a confident speaker, go ahead, improve yourself. And then by the time you're done refining yourself and finding your voice, the sky is no longer the limit. Like I said before, if people they buy land for moon, that means you'll be a shooting star. Don't wait because of the children he's going to come back, or because of the things we share together. Oh, come on, girl. Move it on. Of course, that was she could ridicule herself to write since she's no longer single. Oh, Joy is talking. Hey, Treasure is saying my people are waking up. Oh, this is the usual time I come for my live stream. This particular time is the usual time. So I came 2 hours early. I apologize, guys. I apologize. But it was said that he cheated. Who cheated? Bolanle. And maybe he cheated. Now, who did he cheat with? Is it the new girl? We don't know. So that part is private. They don't want to share. We don't know. We're only working with what we see and what we know. I want to find love again too. Of course, I'm here loving you, sweetheart. um Evelyn said many of our gender know like who they become, so they cannot move on. I don't know. They should try and move on, honestly. This Bolanle's case reminds me of, there was a story in Abuja that time. That was when I newly moved to the US. So this man lost the wife. Okay. Lost the wife. I think it was through childbirth. The wife passed in Abuja. Guess what? The wife's best friend moved in. Oh, my friend's children, I'm here taking care of my friend's children, not knowing that something was already going on. I want to believe the man was having a relationship with that woman already, because how could you just open your door like that? Get sister for village, or get cousin or relative, or your mother no do you understand, to come and help you with the children. It's not that they live overseas where you don't have people. In Nigeria, the body was just deposited in the mortuary. The next day, a woman's best friend, moved into the house. Her claim was that her best friend's children, she was looking after them. 3 weeks down the line, they were already sharing kiriwa on the same matrimonial bed. So anybody will want by himself say, I'm holding on, I'm hoping. Let that hope not be too long. Hope for 1 month, 2 months. On the 3rd month, dust up. In fact, if you don't know what to do, you shake yourself. off the whole emotion and start thinking about you. Start being a little selfish about your own happiness. Prioritize your peace of mind as important. Then you start seeing things differently. Honestly, I swear, I won't move on without thinking twice. Hold on to what? I'm so gonna leave my. Sincerely, that's what women should need to hear. How to live their life. Don't hold on. Bolanle moved on. And I hope the wife wasn't hoping to come back. And he moved on with another, chick way set. When that lady started acting movie, she no set like that. She was just broomstick with flat bum bum. But I don't know if she did her bum, so I don't know. But she looks good. I love her acting skills. She is good. She's one of the people I enjoy watching on Netflix. If I see her in a movie, that means I have to click because it's going to be good. Okay. So Evelyn said, when you allow yourself to rot while in a marriage, it becomes difficult to move on because the retardation is too much to fix. That is so true. Evelyn, are you a psychologist? You've been giving me nuggets today. Honestly, that is why continuous refinement is important while married. Honestly. But you know what you just said, Evelyn? Most men, they will not even suggest it for their wife to get any form of refinement. They will not even encourage their wives to get education, to further anything. They will just, okay, once they marry them, that is it. And especially, it's worse for our people that are overseas. You understand? Especially when you're coming to a country, you have no relative, no family, no friends, it becomes more difficult. You understand? But a woman, so far you're not 15, so far you're not a teenager. If you're an adult, you should be thinking about self. How am I going to better myself? Don't let somebody else make decisions for you entirely. You people can make decisions as a family, together as a couple. But how about your self-worth, your own? Don't say because you're too young. You're not 10, you're not 15. If you're 20, you're an adult. You can be able to think about, in the next 10 years, where will I be? In the next 20 years, where will I be? Oh, honey, I want to go back to school. You should be able, I want to do something. I want to acquire something. I want to acquire knowledge. I want to get a skill. Don't just sit there and relax, all in the name of what? Marriage. Do you think Bolanle's wife is relaxing? Of course, she moved on. She's busy. She's working in the US because the country, America, will make you do something. If not, you'll be in the streets. There is no way you'll be here. You tell me, no, you're waiting. Waiting for who? So that woman is busy. She must have, figured her life out. Her kids are grown. She's been here for many years. So she's way settled. Assuming she was waiting for Bolanle, but that means by now she'll be in the street or depending on social welfare to be able to cater for her and her children. That's why we should be able to acquire knowledge as time goes by, as day goes by. We should be thinking about, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? I was having a conversation with my university best friend and classmates. We have been friends for many years. So she was telling me that one of our classmates went back to school. So I told her, but wait, girl, don't you think we should get our own PhD? That's a conversation, girl to girl, woman to woman. We are talking that we should. There is not, the kids are grown reasonably for them to know how to do things for themselves. So it's time to, so those are the conversation you can have with your girlfriend, with your female friends, on how to move yourself forward, what you can do to better yourself. Because this thing called marriage is not guaranteed. I'm also talking to myself. It's not guaranteed, period. So it's not something you just go and soak yourself in. Anything can happen to anybody. That is the truth. Waiting my destiny to I'm just reading the comment. You never hear? I go send you the link. I've been talking about destiny. They say Destiny won't marry second wife for one Uhele man, one Delta man from Urobo side. Now, so cutie Jules or whatever her name is, the blogger, is busy blasting the information. Honestly, that's what they are rumoring. I don't know if it's true. I don't want to believe that, because that's not the the way I wish, Destiny to enjoy her future. The man has been knocking. You see now, that's what I'm saying. Spice. They've been seeing each other, tay, and it could be one of the reasons the marriage, kwata. It could be. It could be one of the reasons. If you, Ledoche, had gone through this route, separating from May and then coming to announce Judy, it would have been an easier ground for you, Ledoche. It would have been easier. But for you to say, I want to marry all of you, join. Not be every woman feel agree to that now. Let's understand. Not every woman can agree to that. So I want to believe they've been in this relationship, because it's not just within these three months you're now calling her the love of your life, your peace of mind. Ebelebe. Peace of mind indeed, and the love of your life. They've been in that relationship, and it could be one of the reasons why the divorce happened. Yes. Why is my neck looking as if I have a rosy neck? I don't get rosy neck. I don't even see my sweater. Guys, no mind me. It's still folding, so it's not my neck, guys. I'm just seeing myself. So Spice is right. The man has been knocking the bay. Forget that. I'm telling you, they've been on it together. And then when the marriage packed up, he quickly made the announcement, and so that he can move on. He's a smooth operator. Smooth operator. If you know Sade Abo's song, you can understand. Exactly, host. No time to waste on something dead. Absolutely. So I wish this woman, I wish the woman all the best, but I wish we women can move on that easily. It's always difficult for women. They will still be, tied to the emotion. I really wish a woman can move on like Bolanle did. I really pray for my gender to think like that. But men, it's always easy. A man will lose wife today. In 2 months, he has married another wife. But a woman will lose a husband. That woman, especially when they are children, she will never remarry. If he's an Igbo woman, she will never remarry. I'm saying that because my mother is one of them. My mother became a widow at a very young age. Very young age. But she did not remarry. But man, hey, how can I take care of these children all by myself? No, I need a wife to come and take care of them. They will remarry. And the society will not frown at it. But a woman, she'll be like thinking, hey, if I remarry now, hey, my husband might not like my children. Will I carry on my children with? I really wish that my gender can be able to make that decision and find love again. I really wish, honestly. Host, I'm at the background. Okay, sweetheart. Host, did you get the gist that you, Ledoche, denied Judy? Of course, now. Uju talked about it last week. It happened over a week ago. It was from Cutie Jules as well that said that this same blog that is breaking Destiny Etiko's information is still the same blog. Hey, see my justice. Oh, my sweetheart. You're honorable. Good morning. Welcome. That's my Justice Oloma. Thank you for joining me. God should give us the ability to move on quickly after a breakup. Thank you for saying that. And guys, Uloma is my senior in the university. She's a judge in Abuja, and she sits on cases like this, marriage cases and everything in between. So you see, her prayer is that God should give us women the ability to move on quickly after a breakup. Honestly, you couldn't have said it any better. Thank you for joining me today. I appreciate. But host, do you think it is love for a woman to be pinning for a man that is clearly knocking? I don't know. I don't know what to call that one. Evelyn, I don't think it's love. I don't think it's love. If a man is already with another, doing another, I don't think it's love. I don't even want to think about it. Let me even process that. Could a woman still, be in love with her husband or her boyfriend, whatever, when she clearly knows that the husband is doing? I don't think. I don't think that's love anymore. I don't think that's love anymore. That's where the children factor will come in. The woman will start saying, for the sake of my children. Or maybe the woman is also knocking another person. So they're even. If he's doing, I might as well be doing my own. So they can be even. It's possible. Most time people stay in marriage not because the marriage is working. It's because of what the society will say. The children. I don't think it's love. It's no longer love. I've heard somebody said, I don't even care about my husband anymore. We are no longer intimate, and they are still married. Then what is she doing there? I don't know. They are no longer intimate, and she's still in that marriage. So as far as she's concerned, she's making her money. She's very comfortable right now. She got children. What is there? Her kids are grown. I think her last child should be 13. She married very early. Her last child should be 13, and then the first one should be 17. So her kids are grown, but she's still there. They are no longer intimate. I don't even know. So when she told me that, I didn't know what to advise. I say, hey, she said no, that she doesn't care. She's not. I said, well, how are you? Say no, that she's busy chasing her money. The kids are doing well at school, behaving well. Everybody's cool. I said, so you and your husband don't talk. Say no. If he comes, he does his own thing. I do my own thing. I say, So based on that, Evelyn, I don't think there is love when a woman clearly knows that the husband is busy in the other room with another woman. She's just staying there because she doesn't want to be counted as numbers in statistics on those that are no longer with their husbands. She doesn't want to be part of the statistic of divorced women, or part of statistics of women that are separated, or what the society will say. Or maybe she will find her own boyfriend, and everybody will be finding their level. It's possible. It's possible. I think some people worry about what others think. Other people will think if they move on. Yes, you're so right. That's the number one thing, what people will say. What people will say. And I start wondering, you're worrying about what people will say. How about worry about your own psychology, your own self, how you have been deprived of peace, joy, and happiness? I don't know if it's making sense. Somebody will tell me, oh, you're dishing out all of this because you're not the one in the same shoes with the person. I say no. Before I got married, I already told myself, and I told my husband that for over 5 years. When we were newly married, I said, the day I stop making you happy, man, let's call it quit. Because life as it is stressful. Then you now come and join another person to be a stressor. I can't let another person be a stressor to me. I can't. And then in the past, I got breakfast, okay? And I dealt with it seriously. And after dealing with it and healing from it, I said, no. Number one priority is my peace of mind, my joy. That is number one priority. So when that joy and peace is threatened, that means there is a problem. So that is how I built up myself. Was it easy? No. But can you do that? Yes. And can you move on? Absolutely. And will you get better? Oh, trust me. That person that God made for you will find you. That person that will find you will know your what. And you're going to be in a better place in terms of your mental health, your emotion, your physical well-being, and everything in between. You're going to be better. So don't go thinking because of the children, you'll die there because of what the society, who society help. If anybody can answer me who society has helped, let the person let me know in the comment section, because I haven't seen that. I haven't seen who society helped. Most times it's because of her children that she stays in the marriage. Because of the children. Because of her children. I know because of her children she stays. So her happiness is completely gone. She's just thinking about the children. Okay, in the next 4 years for that woman, her last child is 13. The first one is in college. The second one will be entering college maybe this coming. No, the second one should be 15. So she has about 2 more years to college. Then the last one is 13. So in the next 4 years, the last one will be in high school, right? And then the second one and the first one will be talking about graduating from college. The second one is a college. The children are already leaving the house. Because once they go to college, most of them don't come back to work in the same state with their parents. They will seek for employment in different states. Then what happens to the woman? When the kids are all grown and gone, what happens to the woman? So she's now going to wallow in loneliness because she's lonely while she has a man. If it gets to the point that you guys don't even have communication, no more intimacy, no more, you sit down, you have deep conversation with your husband, you gist and you laugh, you giggle, you go for dinner together and all of that, do things together, go shopping together. If it has gotten to the point that that aspect is no longer there, what is the woman waiting for in that situation? I really need I need to understand that, because I couldn't. Hi, Faith in Kedelim. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for being here. I think some people worry about what other people will say if they move on. Absolutely, AA, you cannot say it any better. Absolutely. If not love hosts, most women have lost self-worth and turned to hide behind children and pretentious morality. Evelyn won't kill me today. You're giving me psychologist nuggets. Honestly, they are hiding. Of course, it's no longer love. Sincerely, when you look at, with everything happening now, when you look at Yule Doche and Judy, that one is Judy married for love. It's not money. You'll not get money. Period. Okay? If you'll get money, how much money is the money? You did not get money. Is it not this one? Some Nollywood actors, once they stop acting movie and they fall sick, they can't be able to take care of themselves because there are no investment to fund the lifestyle. And Patience Ozokwo broke it down why their counterparts beg for funds once they stop acting, because they don't have money. So, and then these people, if they say Destiny is trying to marry a rich man as a second wife because the guy is rich, Regina Daniels married a rich man. You understand? So, and then this new Miss Universe married a rich man. So that one, they married for obvious reason, wealth. But you coming as a second wife, and then Mercy Aigbe is doing well for herself. She said she married because of love, because she was comfortable. If the man be poor man, Mercy go marry him. Mercy will not enter that place. Let's be truthful. It's because the man is also very comfortable. That's why Mercy shook her head. If the man is an average Joe struggling to make movies and survive, Mercy will not even look at the man a second time. So it's obvious it's because of the money. And then top it off, the man was also loving her. So everything was moving on well. So women that found themselves in those situations, they are going for something, and that is money. But whereby you're in a marriage already, and you know clearly the marriage is not working, you're staying because of the children. I love how Evelyn put it. Most women have lost self-worth and turned to hide behind children and pretentious morality. Oh, God said divorce is not right in the sight of God. I'm Catholic. Divorce. Oh, Igbo people are Catholic and they divorce. I bet make we stop deceiving ourselves. And they remarry. So please save that sermon for the younger generation if they will believe you. Honestly. Oloma said most times it's because of the children that they stay. Yeah, it's because of the children. I agree. Evelyn said there are not necessarily worried. They are not okay. They are not necessarily worried about what people will say because people are already talking. They just lost self-worth and do not feel worthy of another man. Hey, Evelyn, I don't they ask you, are you a shrink? If you're a psychologist, you better start telling me in the comment section. Because you can actually I can have a one-on-one video with you, so you can put all this your nugget in a video. It's going to help a lot of women. Yeah, you're right. A lot of us women, we lose our self-worth because of how marriage has dealt with us, and that shouldn't be. There are so many classes, so many, and most of these things are online that women should actually find themselves doing on how to better yourself. Honestly, you, not because one door shut, that doesn't mean another one will not open. Not because one relationship was bad, that does not mean you will not find someone that will treasure you, someone that will call you names every day of your life, somebody that calls you sweet names. I remember making a video with my elder sister that visited recently. She made a video that one of the things she likes seeing or she enjoy whenever she comes is how my husband calls me names, and not once, every time. He doesn't call me by my name. I don't have a name again, but he called me by his own chosen name, and he can call me 20 times in 10 minutes. At some point, I started telling my children, you see your daddy again, he's still calling my name. He's still calling my name. He said, does that bother you? I said, no, that you're not making me feel as if I have another child, because that's how my children will come. Mommy, mommy, So you can still find love after a breakup. Honestly. Someone that will love you genuinely, someone that will want your peace and happiness, someone that will not hold back in showing you that love and affection is possible. Hey, Business Talk with Kay, thank you for joining me this beautiful morning. How is it in your area? Is it so cold? How are you guys doing there, Maryland? Thank you, Faith and Kendallin, for joining me as well. I really appreciate all of you. So, like I said, you can still find love again. Don't hold on tight to a dead relationship. Nino, no, why am I calling him Nino? Bolanle found love after 3 months of divorce. He announced divorce. Now he is parading his latest woman on social media to tell you that if a man can do it, we can't just be saying what a man can do, a woman can do better. Yeah, let's start encouraging ourselves on how to believe in ourselves that yes, we can find love again. We can be better again. We can dwell forever. And let us stop using the fact because of the children, you buy there. Don't buy because of the children. Don't. Or what the world will say. Who the world helped. I haven't seen anybody society help to. The least they will say, hey, yeah, she was such a good woman. Oh, may God rest her soul. Don't be that woman that they will say, may God rest her soul. Osinachi's husband is still in jail because of Osinachi's passing. And why was that? Is because of the outcry, because Osinachi was popular, because people carried the news, people kept on talking, then government had to choke mouth. If not, they would have just done it like every other case. Don't be that woman. I talked about a woman in Aba that cried out. People came to her rescue. She went back to the husband that battered her like a punching bag. If anything happened to her tomorrow, do you think people will come to her aid? No. Once a man start hating, once a man doesn't value you, move the hell on and you'll be fine. Very cold. Oh, I know. It's very cold in my state. It's 35 degrees for us, but it's not. If it's 35, that means the day will warm up. It's not very cold. I don't know what the wind shield is saying or what the humidity is, but it's 35. Hopefully it warms up because, yeah, I don't know how it feels, but it's saying 35 in my location. So it might be very cold as well. I have no idea. They say chances of snow. Okay. Chances of, did I take myself off? Okay. Chances of snow. Yeah. Treasure, but if it was the woman that moved on that fast, they will say she's been keeping the affair while married. They are still saying the same thing with Bolanle zone. They are saying that Bolanle has been seeing this woman. Yes, that Mel here said that Bolanle was accused of cheating. Yes, it's possible. It's possible. They will say the same thing for the woman. They will say the same thing for the man, but it's more difficult for women. Hey, oh my goodness, I didn't know I get this. So, hey, hey, hey. Oh my God. My friend was just honored by Nigerian Bar Association. Okay, she sent me the video. That's my evergreen friend I was talking about, my classmate. Host, most women have let go physically, intellectually, and even spiritually, all in the name of taking care of the home. So when divorce comes, they do not see a way forward. Ah, Evelyn, let's do a video together, oh please. I love your nuggets. I love your nuggets. If you can, we can do a video together. It's going to be a recorded video. We'll just come and air it. I love your nuggets, honestly. I love your nuggets. Most women have let go physically, intellectually, and even spiritually, all in the name of taking care of the home. So when divorce comes, they do not see a way forward. Honestly, honestly, do you know some women, a man will batter them, they will still go back to that home. And the man will continue, they will still go back. They are not even seeing the threat to their lives. They are not seeing it. All they want to do, I don't want to come out because of what people will say. What is only when you are alive, you know what people will say. If you're gone 6 feet down below, you wouldn't know what people will say anymore. That wouldn't be important to you because you're gone. Be alive to see tomorrow than be gone because of what? You stayed back. Somebody will say, why am I encouraging divorce? No. If a relationship is toxic, there is no point staying there the next day. There is no point. Move the hell on. I'm still saying it. And I'll still say it again. When I was in law, studying law in the university, one of the things that really encouraged me was family law. When it comes to the best interest of the child, they're not telling you to stay there until you can move and fight for custody. Okay, if you have something doing as a woman, that's what you should be thinking about while in a marriage. What can I do with my hands? What can I do independently of the family, of my husband? So that if anything happens, you have something to fall back on. It's worse when there is nothing to fall back on. Let me read more comments. Host, it is possible that someone divorced can heal it. No, is it possible that someone divorced can heal and fall in love within 3 months? For men, forget it. They can fall in love the next day. A man is not the same criteria of love we have that they have. They can fall in love the next day. Men are attracted by what they see. Okay, but for a woman, it takes a while to fall in love. You understand? It takes a while. It could be in 6 months, but if you can only fall in love when you have locked the first gate, you cannot fall in love with another person if you're still brooding on the past relationship, if you're still nurturing that, if you're still thinking that if that is the only thing clouding your emotion, you cannot move forward. You can only move forward when you have told yourself, it's like sitting yourself down or looking at yourself in the mirror and tell yourself, I have tried my best in this relationship. And right now, I want to do me. I want to do me. I want to be happy. I want to have joy. I want to experience peace. And until you tell yourself the truth that that previous relationship is over, you can never move on. And if you lock that gate permanently because the door is shut, and you lock it permanently in your mental state, in your mind, and then bury the emotions, get over the feelings and the emotion, then you're open for a new relationship. You can fall in love in 3 months if somebody comes and sweeps you off your feet. You can. But you cannot if you're still dwelling or still hoping that that man will come back a new man. You can never. It is good to take time to heal before going into another relationship after divorce or a breakfast. Yeah. When you mean time, how much is the time? What's the length of time? Are you talking about taking years to heal? The longer it takes, the difficult it becomes for you to even trust, for you to even believe that somebody is worthy of loving you or you're worthy of another person. My friend went through separation for years, and she said for over 4 years she hasn't had anything to do with any man. So she started seeing a psychologist because of the trauma she went through and all of that. So the psych lady was asking her, are you in a relationship now? She said no. Are you interested in fact? She said, well, she doesn't have interest. She's concentrating on her children. Okay, but the lady said the kids are doing well already, and you don't have a baby anymore that you baby around. They can actually do things by themselves now and go to the bathroom and all of that, clean after themselves. So it's time for you to start a new relationship. She said she's not interested. Interested. The woman said, you're not interested because you're still holding back. You cannot move forward the way you are. She now said, do you know intimacy, sexual intimacy helps you to heal? The girl was like, really? Say, yeah. Find yourself a good man and get knocked over. Nkechi Cynthia, thank you for joining me this morning. She was like, she didn't want to believe it. The lady said, yes, scientifically, yes. Find yourself a good man, get knocked over at least twice a week. You feel better. Telling that to a Nigerian woman or Igbo woman, telling that to a Nigerian woman, a woman that came from Nigeria, is difficult for her to like understand. But she started telling herself that, yeah, I think it's high time. It's high time. I don't want you to go through that lengthy period because, first of all, time doesn't wait for anyone. Secondly, you can heal when you shut that first door permanently. You heal faster. Trust me. Treasure is how much time, my dear? I want to know how much time because I know wait for 6 months or more. I know wait because I will bury myself in thoughts. I will wallow, I will cry, you know I will be seeking for, I will look at myself as a victim and start looking for pity. No, dust yourself. I know of a woman. She was a virgin bride. She never knew any other person apart from her husband. She married very early at 19, and then by 23 the marriage was over. The man was about 15 years older than her, beats her, does anything he feels like until she left the marriage. So she was so traumatized. And back in Nigeria, they don't know anything going to seek for counseling and all of that. She didn't go through that. So she was healing by herself. And one of her greatest challenge was fear that every other man that might come around her she would feel the man is going to be like her ex-husband. At 23, she had finished, she was a lawyer, finished her master's, youth service. She went back to work. She went into workforce and started working. So while she was working, she was very young. Nobody even knew she had children because the man also trust Nigerian men. They took the children from her. So she was crying about her kids, crying that she can't trust another man. And a lot of suitors came. She turned every one of them down. Every one of them down. Even though the good ones that the sibling were like, oh, we like this one. This one is very nice. She said no, she wasn't ready. It took her 15 years to be ready. I don't want any woman to go through that. 15 years. First of all, she started fighting on how to get her children back. And eventually she got her children back. And when she got her children back after some years, it became a bonding time with her children. All the missed years and missed months, it became a bonding time. She didn't want to let any man come in. But eventually, over 15 years before she remarried. Is she happier now? She's happy. But I wouldn't want anybody to wait that long. It doesn't want it. Evelyn, I think it is individual, but Evelyn, I think it's individual, but I think 3 months for divorce after divorce is too fast, but not too fast for relationship. For relationship, people should heal ASAP. Yes. Relationship, people should heal sharply. In Nigeria, the man is the one who throws the wife out. In America, is the woman that throws. Okay, you've come again, okay? You started again. Oh. Honestly, yeah, it is the case. That's the truth. Kay just summed it up. That's the truth. So whether you're in Nigeria, but things are changing. You know, May Edochie threw Yul Edochie out of the house. So things are changing. So, okay, things are changing. You know, women are throwing their husbands out when the man messes up. So if you know you're marrying in this age, please don't mess up in Nigeria, especially for a woman who has support, okay, and who is financially okay to stand on her feet and who knows her right. They can throw you out. That's the truth. And come to think about it, let's remember the doctor that was busy doing stuff to younger kids. It was the wife that started the campaign to prosecute the husband. Right now, the man is in jail. The man has been jailed because he molested children and young people and women. It was the wife, because the wife now realized that her niece, her own niece, the man did the niece dirty, horrible things to the niece. So the woman, she did not protect her husband like African women do. No, you're lying. No, she believed the niece and set a trap and caught the man red-handed and made sure she got the man to court. The case started last year. They finished. The man is serving long term in jail. The famous doctor that was doing a lot of NGO on free cancer for women. People did not know it was an avenue to get closer to more women. In the case of treating and counseling them, he was having a field day. But there is always what? A day for the thief. Okay? The woman has money. A woman has money. The woman, yeah, May Edochie has sponsors, because all those internet in-laws that came around to help her, they financed a lot of things for her and made her stable, and she's doing okay by herself. Yes, 3 months to get into a relationship might be too fast, but dating is good for healing. You may even date without intimacy, but you must mingle in order to heal easily. Yes, you must mingle to heal easily. You must mingle to heal. If you lock yourself, no, you don't want, you remain there thinking about the past. Let's close that door, that past door, that X door, and move to the future. After all, it's exit. X is in the past. Past. You can't dwell in the past for too long. Think about tomorrow, the bright day that you're going to wake up to, the beautiful things that await you. But you can only have that positive mind when you have something doing. If you don't have something doing, you're in a big problem. If you're not bettering yourself, if you're not fine-tuning yourself, refining yourself, like Evelyn has been mentioning here, it becomes more difficult for you to even survive after a breakup or after a divorce. The truth of the matter is that women love with their heart and their whole being, but men, they love with their head, oh. And that is why it's difficult for women and easy for men to move on. Yes, it's difficult for women. That's why I'm asking and praying that God should be able to help my gender and give us the ability to move on easily or quickly after a breakup or after a divorce. It's difficult. I've been giving a lot of scenarios, a lot of instances that have happened to people. I've also shared my own story here. It's difficult, but you have to talk to yourself. The way I will advise you go about it, if you really care for that person and think it's something that you guys can work on and amend, talk to the people, the key important people in that relationship. If you think they can talk to the person in question, whereby you've done everything you need to do and nothing worked, tell yourself you have tried. Tell yourself you now want to seek for your own happiness. You want to seek for your own peace of mind. Okay. It is until you talk to yourself sincerely, that's when you can move on. If you fail to do that, you remain in that wallowing forever. Don't be that person. Yes, it's Dr. Femi. Yeah, you know the man. He's jailed for life ahead. Yes, he is in big time. Even if he appeals this case, he's not going to win. He is in big time in this situation. It's Dr. Femi. It was the wife that championed that prosecution and she got justice. So women are wisening up, and I want to thank my gender for being wise. May Edochie is a good example. It's not everything a man throws at you, you take. If you cannot handle it, tell the man enough is enough. I am out of this place, and stand by it and do the work. Don't just sit and wait until he comes back to you. Once a man's heart is somewhere else, you now be the one looking for, it's like a dog looking for crumbs. Don't be looking for crumbs in the name of love when the man's heart is somewhere else. If you find out that the heart belongs to somewhere else, don't be that dog looking for crumbs on the floor. You will never find peace. All right, my beautiful people that came to join me later in this live stream. And for Evelyn, please send me an inbox. I love your nuggets. I want to put them in a short video. It will be very beneficial to a lot of women. Let's do this together. Let them not just hear from Oyoyo. Let them hear from another woman talking with great value. Please, I would like to do a collaboration with you, a short video, 10 to 15 minutes. If you have the time, please let me know. Okay? So guys, I'm coming to the end of this show. Like I said, my activities for today start at 10 and it's 9:23. I want to appreciate all of you that joined me today and for the immense contribution in the comment section. It was a great deal. Thank you all. Thank you. Thank you. Spice Sit Up. Thank you, my beautiful Spice. Thank you, Treasure G's. Evelyn, I'm still seeking for your collaboration. Don't let this your nugget waste. I've already screenshot one that I'm going to post share on my community page, and I might screenshot more of them because people need to read. People need to understand how to better themselves so that it will be easier for them to move on. Bolanle is a classic example. He's already in a relationship. I wish my gender can be that quick to finding love. I really wish. And will you find love? Trust me, you will. I was served a breakfast and love found me. Okay, it was a hot breakfast at the time. I felt my life was over. But guess what? Love will find you. And that person is going to sweep you off your feet. And you'll be in a better place. I don't know who I'm talking to, but if you're that woman that I'm talking to, believe me, you'll be in a better place. I want to thank all of you. Oh my goodness, who yeah, I hope I got your name right here. Thank you for joining me. This is the first time I'm seeing you here. Don't forget to like the video for me. Don't forget to share. And if you can rewatch, yeah, we shared a lot of things today on the live stream. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. So I've come to the end of my conversation today, to the end of the live stream, and it was really interesting meeting all of you, from Gores to Evelyn to all of you that came today. I really appreciate all of you. Thank you guys for joining me today, and thank you for the contribution in the comment section and for the knowledge you passed to the folks out there. Thank you for making it a conversational live stream for me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I cannot say that enough. I started the live stream talking about Korra Obi and her husband, and I talked about the thing they need to do. If you want to hear my opinion, it's at the beginning of this live stream. Then we talked about Nino Bolanle that found love after 3 months. If women can do that, I will be very happy. We talked about Miss Universe that married the love of her life, a rich billionaire. She has nothing to worry about financially. We called her Iyabo Ojo, as she told herself and told the world that she's a bully. We called her out that being a bully is not something you pride in. It's something you should be ashamed of, and then make an apology to those you're bullying, because it's not right. And I also made it clear that if Iyabo Ojo is calling herself a bully, she has no place and no right to fight for justice for Mohbad, because they are claiming Mohbad was bullied. We discussed that. And we also talked about Destiny Etiko. Destiny Etiko is being rumored to be dating a man, and it's not what I wish for Destiny. I don't want to believe that, because I know she's going to find someone without baggages. That is my opinion. Korra and Justice need to keep their personal issues off social media. Yes, we talked about that here. They should go to court if they have things to settle. Social media is not the courtroom. So we discussed all about that here. Thank you guys immensely for joining me. It's getting old. Yeah. Their story is getting old. Absolutely. Where is everyone? We are closing. We are rounding up. So let me know what you think in the comment section. If you're coming across my video for the first time, let me know what you think in the comment section. And do me well to contribute, because you don't know who is going to come across this video and who your information is going to help. Okay? Do me well by leaving a comment in the comment section. It's been an interesting one for me, and I must say at this point, I'm saying thank you and goodbye. And for you woman that is listening to me, I'm here to champion the cause of my gender, girl, child, family, and everybody in between. If you're a woman and you're listening to me and you have a failed relationship, you've been served breakfast, you can move on after a breakfast. And if your marriage failed, you can move on. Don't be there and the man will beating you and you want to go back. Don't go back to that place, because it's only he who is alive, or she who is alive, that has hope for tomorrow. The dead has no hope for tomorrow. So love yourself enough to know that your happiness is important, that you're worthy. Don't wait until someone put you 6 feet down below before you get it. And if you're a battered woman, I'm talking mostly to battered women. If you're one of those that are being battered, take a walk. If that man loves you, he will not raise his hand on you. If he really loves you, sincerely, he will not raise his hands on you. Know when to say enough is enough. Know when to call it a day. Know when to move on. And when you move on, find a way to redefine yourself, better yourself, and find your voice. Don't sit on the fence. Having said that, thank you immensely, all of you. Until I see you guys in my next live stream, which will be next Saturday, do me well to love yourself enough so you can extend the same love and affection to me. Do me well to appreciate yourself and tell yourself you're worthy. Value yourself and then find your voice. When you find your voice, you know that you are the better place. Ciao, ciao, everybody. See you guys next Saturday. Thank you guys for joining me today. Bye, everyone.